Okay, so the last set of angles that we've already touched upon is vertical and adjacent angles. So I saved the easiest for last, or easy-ish for last. All right, so we have vertical and adjacent. Angle notes. All right, so let's start off with the easiest ones. And the easiest ones are vertical. So we got vertical angles. And who can tell me what vertical angles are? What you got? Vertical angles. Who can tell me vertical? What you got?
Angles that are opposite of each other.
Okay, so, yep, so they're opposite of each other. And more importantly, of each, they equal each other. And they equal each other is super important. All right, so let's take a look at this. So let's say that this is an example of a vertical angle. All right, I'm telling you that this is 52, and I'm telling you that this is x. All right, what is this angle equal? 52. So all I'm saying is that this angle here is vertical to this angle. All right, so it's saying that these guys equal each other. All right, is it always going to be that simple? No. All right, let's take a look at this guy. All right, so I have A, B, C, D, and E. And I'm going to say x plus 2. And I am going to say 30. I want to know what x equals. I want to know what angle A, B, C. And I'm just going to put a slash because I want you guys to know that you can see it either way. And angle D, B, E, or angle E. All right, go ahead and figure it out.
Hey, what's that weird letter in the middle? No, in the very middle of the X. What's that weird letter?
B. Yep, that's a B right here.
Can you make it a bit bigger? So people can...
The vertex here is B. So remember, the middle of each of these, the middle letter is always the vertex. Yes, that's the 30. And yes, vertical angles right now in 7th grade are that. It's this easy. So with complementary and supplementary angles, you guys should have been, if you guys can figure out complementary and supplementary angles, like this stuff, is everything falls into the same routine of it. So, step 1, how do I write out my equation?
X plus 2 equals 30.
X plus 2 equals 30. All right, do you guys see how we did that? All you're saying is that, hey, this is a vertical angle, so this is equal to this. All right, we're not adding it together, we're just saying, since this is vertical, we're making it equal to each other. All right, from here, what do I do? All right, square off my variable, and then what do I do? So I got plus 2, so opposite operations. So what does x equal? How many people got 28? Yeah.
28 too.
That's the only way to do it, to get it. All right, so if we know that this is 28, wherever you see an x, you're going to insert it. So what is 28 plus 2? And what is angle DBE? That easy. What are our thoughts? All right. So vertical angles, they equal each other. You set it up with your equation as it equaling each other. All right. Don't make it plus 90 or equal to 90. Don't make it equal to 180. It is what it is. Don't overthink it. All right. So we have adjacent angles. All right, so adjacent angles, we had talked earlier, and how do we know that they're adjacent? Because they, all right, so if I have this. Now notice, all right, I am not making it equal to 90, and do not assume that it's 90 degrees or 180.
Okay.
All right, how do I know that this right here is an adjacent angle?
Because it shares a hand.
It shares a ray, all right? So what is my ray that it's sharing?
BB.
Yeah, it's sharing BD right here, right? Now, if I were to have, I'm going to throw it out here. I want you guys to tell me what x equals, what angle, all right, give me 1 second.
Is that an X in the middle?
All right, I want you guys, based off of the information I gave you, to see if you guys could figure this. So the difference with adjacent angles is, you guys see how I told you that this degree right here is 110? So I'm providing you the information on what it's equal to. It's not a straight line, and you don't have a 90 degree like square. I didn't tell you it's supplementary. I didn't tell you it's complementary. I did tell you that this angle right here is 110 degrees. So it is A-okay if you guys get this wrong. All right, step number 1, we're writing out our equation. Derek, how am I gonna write out my equation? All right, raise your hand if you can tell me. Yep,
X plus X minus 4 equals 100.
perfect. I'm saying that this angle plus this angle equals 110 degrees. You guys seen it? All right, so from there, what do I need to do?
Cross, I mean,
Square off my variables and combine like terms. All right, so x plus x is what? Carry down my minus 4 equals 110. All right, what do I do now?
square up the variable.
What do I do now?
Opposite of
So it's the opposite of minus 10.
4.
And if I do it to one side, I have to rewrite my equation. 2x equals 114. All right, from here, what do I do? If I divide by 2 on one side, what do I have to do to the other? So x equals what? All right. If I know that x equals 57, all I'm going to do is substitute. Over here, angle ABD equals what?
57.
All right. Here, I can do, I see an x, so I'm going to put a 57 minus 4, and 57 minus 4 is what? With your calculators, I can double check my work. 57 plus 53 is what?
110.
Boom.
Wait, that's